Welcome to Yoga Dance. My name is Lance and I'm an instructor at the Monterey Sports Center. For this class, you may use a yoga mat, but you really don't need one. We'll be doing all of the poses in a standing position. You can even keep your shoes on. This class is for all levels of ability, so you will need to choose the posture alignments that work best for you. I will offer some variations. Don't try to look exactly like me. You know when you are doing the yoga postures correctly for yourself when you feel a sense of ease, steadiness, and can breathe fully, slowly, and steadily. We can improve our muscular strength and endurance by selecting the level of effort that is just right, not too easy and not too hard. Take short breaks whenever you need to. Never exercise at a level that is overly strenuous or painful. In time, you will get stronger, so be patient, consistent, and keep doing your yoga practice. Let's begin with a standing warm-up, developing a long, slow, and deep breath, and moving our torso and spine throughout its range of motion, synchronizing movement with the breath. We'll begin in mountain pose. So our feet are parallel, toes are straight ahead, about hip distance apart. If you lift the 10 toes, you can feel the mound of the big toe, the mound of the little toe, and the heel. Lowering the toes, we feel the stability that those 3 points of the feet produce. Reaching up through the crown of the head, we can engage the abdominal muscles and the gluteus muscles to lengthen the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. Roll the shoulders gently back and down and open the palms slightly. We're gazing straight ahead. This is our mountain pose, our place of stability. We can begin to focus on the breath, just noticing the inhalation and the exhalation, and then begin to lengthen that breath. Long and slow as we inhale, long and slow as we exhale. Breathing through the nose if possible, but use the mouth if that's uncomfortable to breathe only through the nose. Try to make the exhalation a bit longer than the inhalation. We can begin to deepen the breath by allowing the belly to expand out a bit as we inhale, the ribs expand to the side, the chest rises, and then in reverse order, they all come back to the center of the body. This is our yogic breath, long and slow and deep, using the entire capacity of the lungs. We'll begin our standing warm-up by just doing some gentle shoulder rolls. Inhale, lifting the shoulders. As you exhale, shoulders come down. Exhaling, feel the shoulder blades slide down the back. Reversing that flow, inhale up. Bring the shoulders forward and then down. Let's make the movements bigger now by curving the back, reaching the arms forward as we inhale up. Exhale, arms, shoulder blades slide down. Back to mountain pose, upward salute. Grasping the right wrist, side bend to the left. And then we'll flow over to the other side, feeling the stretch in the side body. One more time to the left. And to the right. Reach up, exhale through the heart. Sweep the arms up as you inhale, twisting to the left as we lower the arms and exhale. Inhale up to center, lower the arms and twist to the right. Sweep the arms up, upward salute. Forward fold. Bend the knees, hinge at the hips, flat back. Half lift, straightening the legs. Forward fold, bend the knees. One more time. Sweep the arms up, back to mountain pose. Now we can go over the yoga postures we'll be using for our two featured dances. The dances will be walking in the air and Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem is Latin for grant us peace. It's bad enough that we have to learn Sanskrit to do yoga, and now I'm asking you to learn a little Latin. But it's all good for us. So let's explore these poses. We'll begin with an unusual pose. As before, I'm leading with my right leg, you're leading with your left leg, so that we can mirror each other and see each other. So I'm stepping back to a warrior one, warrior two foot position. As always, the toes are straight forward, knee is over ankle, my back foot toes are coming forward, and I'm lifting from the inner thigh to try to get some pressure on the full sole of the foot, particularly that blade edge back of side of the back foot. So the hips are sort of in between warrior one and warrior two, since we'll be moving between both types of poses. So our first pose, which I call the sleeping swan, is sort of a high lunge type pose. Our back arm is on the back leg thigh. The other one is right by the foot. Flatten the back, line up the neck with the spine, and here we are ready to start in sleeping swan. We can reach both arms forward and bring the torso up for warrior reaches, and then all the way up warrior one. From here we can drop the arms parallel with the mat, the spine is straight up, and we're in warrior two. Moving from warrior two, that back arm will come forward into warrior advances. Long flat back, reaching, gazing straight ahead. Let's windmill the arms back into reverse warrior. And then back to warrior two. From here we can move into side angle by leaning forward, Placing the forearm on the thigh, the top arm comes straight up and in the full position. Its arm is by the ear, the palm is facing down, making a long line from the ankle to the hip to the shoulder to the hand. By moving to open side angle, we stack the arms. The torso comes a little lower. We're keeping this torso as still as possible. And here we have the option to do a half bind. Everything's still, but that top arm comes to the hip. If you have a little more flexibility, you can put the hand behind your waist. And if you want to take it a step further, this is just an option. That lower arm can reach under the thigh, but try not to move the torso, clasping the hands for bound side angle. Here we can lift up back to Warrior Two. Let's just straighten that leg, take a little break. In fact, let's turn in the opposite direction for the next poses so we balance the work on both legs. Taking time to reposition the feet just right. You always want to have a stance that allows you to be steady and comfortable. Moving here to Warrior Two. Is that knee over the ankle? I hope mine is. We're going to prepare for triangle pose by straightening the front leg, and then we'll lean the torso forward as much as we can. Just keep leaning and then drop the arms, trying to keep the spine fairly straight, stacking the arms. Here we are in triangle pose. Note that I'm not pressing against my knee. That's the one place you don't want to put your hand. You can move to straight arm extended triangle only if you have the shoulder flexibility by bringing that top arm parallel with the earth. Lifting back up to triangle, we can lift up to a reverse triangle. And then back to Warrior Two. Let's bring both arms forward for Warrior Reaches, opening the arms, airplane arms, lift the arms up to Warrior One, bringing the hands to the heart, Warrior One, Namaskar. So those are the poses we'll be using in our 2 yoga dances. During the yoga dances, we'll need to change our leading legs so that we balance the postures on both sides. And we'll do this using the star transition. I've chosen this transition for this series of videos because that way we'll always be able to face each other. So how do you do the star transition? Let's begin with our left leg forward. Notice I have my right, but I'm cueing from your perspective. We have hands at the heart in Warrior Namaskar. To begin the transition, we reach open to a 5-pointed star. Our toes are pointing forward now, sweeping the arms up to a 3-pointed star. Bring the hands down to the heart, Star Namaskar. Open up to that 5-pointed star, and then face the opposite direction, reaching forward. Notice that I have to reposition my feet. I may have to walk that front foot over, and I've got to bring the toes of my back foot forward. So in this movement, always make sure that your feet are just right and move around, because you don't want to move from a place of unsteadiness. From our reaching pose, we lift up, Here we are, warrior one, hands to the heart, namaskar. Let's do that moving to the other direction. Reach as you inhale. Exhale, 5-pointed star. Inhale, 3-pointed star. Exhale, namaskar. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Exhale, reach, repositioning feet. Lifting up to warrior one. And then exhale to the heart. And that's it, the star transition. We're ready to walk through our first yoga dance, walking in the air. We'll begin in sleeping swan. You've got your left leg forward and I've got my right leg forward. Reach forward as you inhale all the way up to warrior one, and then lower the arms down, opening the hips, warrior two. We'll begin a sequence that repeats 4 times in the dance. Advance, reverse, warrior two, lean forward, find your side angle, open that side angle up, half bind or full bind, lifting back up through warrior two to reverse warrior, warrior two, and we'll just breathe here just for a moment, taking an extra breath. Let's repeat that sequence. Advance, reverse, warrior two, side angle prep, flowing into side angle, open it up, half bind or full bind, lifting up to reverse warrior, warrior two. We're going to do a couple of interesting variations on the star transition, so it's a little bit different. Just to stay in time with the music, we'll reach, open to a 5-pointed star. Here's our 3-pointed star. Hands to the heart, namaskar. Opening to a 5-pointed star. And then we're going to turn and move right into warrior two. So remember, you've got to reposition your feet, so make sure they're just right. And now we're ready to repeat that sequence. Advance, reverse, warrior two, lean forward, flowing into side angle, opening the arms, open side angle, half bind. I'm going to just put my hand on my hip this time, lifting up to reverse warrior, warrior two, and take a breath. Final time for the sequence. Advance, reverse, warrior two, leaning forward, flowing into side angle, open side angle, half bind or full bind, lifting up, reverse warrior, warrior two. Here comes a star transition with a little touch to finish it off. Reach, open to 5-pointed star, 3-pointed star, hands to the heart. 5-pointed star. Then we'll reach forward as we reposition our feet. Open the arms. Bring the arms up to warrior one and to the heart. Well, we're ready to do it with cues and music. So moving into sleeping swan, our beginning posture. Reach forward with both arms. Slowly lift to warrior one. Open to warrior two. Advance and reverse. Warrior two, moving into side angle pose. Open up those arms. Half bind. Lifting up to reverse warrior. Warrior two. Repeat that sequence. Advance. Reverse. Warrior two to side angle. Open side angle. Half bind or full bind. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Here comes the transition. Reach. 5-pointed star. 3-pointed star. Hands to the heart. 5-pointed star. And then move right into warrior two. Repositioning the feet. Advance. Reverse. Warrior two to side angle. Open that side angle. Half bind or full bind. Lifting up. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Take a breath. Advance. Reverse. Warrior two, moving right into side angle pose. Opening up the side angle. Binding or half bind. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Transition, reach. 5-pointed star. 3-pointed star. Namaskar. 5-pointed star. Now reach forward. Open the arms. Lifting up. Warrior one. Hands to the heart. Good job. Now let's just enjoy this yoga dance with the music. For our next yoga dance, Dona, Nobis, Pacem, we do have a special little ending. It's a bit of a balance challenge with some new poses. So let's take a look at that before we begin practicing. As we near the end of the dance, we'll be in Warrior One Namaskar. We're going to reach forward as we inhale, coming onto the ball of the back foot. This is called the giraffe. The arms sweep back, maybe the toes lift up, flying lunge, and then bring the arms and the knee forward parallel with the earth. I see you. Lower the foot down, arms down to mountain pose, upward salute, little back bend, reach up, bring the hands to the heart. Flowing hands mudra, back to mountain pose. And that's all there is to it. Well, we're ready to walk through the dance. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, grant us peace. We'll begin in Warrior One Namaskar, opening to Warrior Two, warrior advances to reverse warrior. Warrior Two, straighten the front leg, lean forward, and then move into your triangle pose. Straight arm option, only if you have the shoulder flexibility and you enjoy it, or just keep it up. Lifting up to reverse triangle. Back to Warrior Two. Reach forward, open the arms, and then lift up to Warrior One, hands to the heart. Warrior Two, spine straight up, advance, lead with the heart. Reverse, back to Warrior Two, reach forward and this time straight up to Warrior One, hands to the heart. Here comes the transition, reach, 5-pointed star, 3-pointed star, bring the hands to the heart. Open to that 5-pointed star, reach as we move to the opposite direction, remembering to reposition your feet. Take the time, it's so important to have that stable base where your feet are just right. Bring the arms straight up to Warrior One, hands to the heart. Warrior Two, advance, and reverse. Warrior Two, straighten the leg, hinge forward. We're preparing for triangle. Find your triangle pose. I'm just going to keep my arms straight up this time. Then lift up to reverse triangle. Back to Warrior Two. Advance. Reverse. Warrior Two. Reach forward and right up to Warrior One. Bring the hands to the heart. We'll transition back to the other leg, other leading leg. Reach, 5-pointed star, 3-pointed star, hands to the heart. 5-pointed star, reaching, finding our stable Warrior One leg position, and then bringing the hands all the way up to Warrior One, down to the heart. Warrior Namaskar. Here comes our ending. Giraffe, flying lunge, I see you, Keep those arms parallel. Mountain pose. Upward salute. Little back bend. Reach up and bring the hands to the heart. Flowing hands mudra to mountain pose. And now we're ready to do it with the music and the cues. Notice how my glasses magically appear and disappear. The magic of the movies. Warrior 1, Namaskar. Warrior 2, advance and reverse. Warrior 2, moving into triangle pose. Reverse triangle. Warrior 2. Reach forward. Open your arms. Warrior 1. Namaskar. Warrior 2. Advance. Reverse. Warrior 2. Reach forward. Warrior 1. Hands to the heart. Reach, 5-pointed star, 3-pointed star, to the heart. 5-pointed star, reach forward, reach up to Warrior 1, to the heart. Warrior 2, advance, and reverse. Warrior 2, straighten the front leg, lean forward, find your triangle pose. Reverse triangle. Warrior 2. Reach forward, open the arms. Warrior 1, to the heart. Warrior 2. Advance. And reverse. Warrior 2, reach forward, up to Warrior 1, hands to the heart. Transition, reach, 5-pointed star, 3-pointed star, Namaskar. 5-pointed star, reach forward, Warrior 1, to the heart. Here comes the giraffe. Flying lunge. I see you. Mountain pose, upward salute, back bend, hands to the heart, mountain pose. Good job. Time to dance just with the music. The singer, Julie Galke, is just incredible. She does all 3 parts of the round. Her voice is so pure and beautiful. So let's enjoy this dance, and you can even sing along. There's only 3 words: Dona, Nobis, Pacem.